Stop wasting time on roller coaster love. Learn how to date smarter, attract high-value love, and build relationships that truly empower you. Meet Amina. She's the type of woman who had everything: a great job, a tight friend group, and a sense of independence that radiated confidence. But when it came to love, it was a constant cycle of disappointment. The online dating apps had become her battlefield, and the men she met? Toxic. They took more than they gave. Some were charming at first, promising everything, only to disappear. Others were self-absorbed, leaving her drained and questioning what she was doing wrong. She'd been on dates that started with promise but ended in heartbreak, unable to figure out why she kept ending up with the wrong type of men. Then, one night, something shifted. She was sitting alone on her couch, scrolling through yet another dating profile, when a book she'd forgotten about caught her eye. The Power of Choosing Yourself. She had picked it up months ago, but never actually read it. That night, as the pages turned, she came across a passage that hit her like a ton of bricks. You can't expect someone to value you if you don't first value yourself. In that moment, everything clicked. She wasn't the problem. She had been attracting the wrong energy because she wasn't aligning with her worth. It was a wake-up call. Amina realized that her confidence had been drained over time by the wrong men and that she needed to stop searching for love in the wrong places. But how could she break this pattern? Could she still find the kind of love she craved? Amina represents many of us, those who have spent years in toxic relationships, questioning our worth, and searching for something we can't quite find. Yet, there is a way to change the cycle. You can date smarter, stop wasting time, and build relationships that bring out the best in you. Stay tuned, Radiant Rebels, as we dive into how Amina's epiphany led her on a transformative journey, one that can change the way you approach dating, forever. Why you need to date smarter. Remember Amina? She was stuck in that same toxic cycle, feeling frustrated, drained, and unsure of how to break free. But that pivotal moment when she realized she had been chasing love instead of attracting the right kind of love was her turning point. Amina's epiphany is something many of us can relate to. How often do we find ourselves in relationships where we give so much of ourselves, hoping that love will be the answer, only to be let down time and time again? This isn't just a coincidence, it's a pattern that stems from not knowing how to date smarter. The key difference between chasing love and attracting the right love is rooted in how you see yourself. When you're chasing love, you're often looking for validation from others, seeking someone to complete you. But when you attract love, you're already whole. You value yourself and know that you deserve a partner who adds to your life, not someone who takes away from it. This shift in mindset is crucial. Instead of running after relationships that drain you, start attracting the high-value love you deserve. We've all been there, right? Society puts so much pressure on us to find love, to pair up, to be in a relationship. But it's important to recognize how these societal expectations and our past relationship experiences might lead us into unhealthy patterns. Amina spent years thinking she needed to settle or compromise just to be in a relationship. But in the process, she was giving up pieces of herself. It's time, Radiant Rebels, to prioritize your self-worth. Stop settling for less than you deserve. You are worthy of love that lifts you up, challenges you in a healthy way, and supports your growth. The more you honor yourself, the more you'll attract the love that matches your energy. If you're tired of being stuck in the same relationship cycles, it's time to make a change. Subscribe now to learn how to attract high-value love and create a relationship that truly enhances your life. Recognize red flags and stop wasting time. One of the most important lessons Amina learned on her journey was how to recognize red flags early on. She realized that ignoring those little warning signs had cost her time, energy, and self-respect. The truth is, dating smarter isn't just about being in the right place at the right time, it's about knowing how to spot potential issues before they become emotional disasters. So, how can you start recognizing red flags in the early stages of dating? Pay attention to the small things. Does he respect your time? Does he listen when you speak? Does he value your boundaries, or does he push them? These aren't just small details, they are indicators of how a relationship will unfold. If someone isn't showing genuine interest in who you are, or if they're inconsistent in their actions, trust me, that's a red flag. Don't ignore it. Setting clear boundaries is another crucial step in dating smarter. When Amina began to prioritize her needs and set healthy boundaries, she noticed a massive difference. Boundaries aren't about building walls, they're about respecting yourself and teaching others how to treat you. When you let someone cross those boundaries, you're telling them that your needs aren't as important. But when you set and stick to your boundaries, you're showing the world that you value yourself, and that others should too. Avoiding red flags early on saves you more than just time. It saves your emotional energy, your peace of mind, and your self-worth. If something doesn't feel right, don't second-guess yourself. Your intuition is powerful, and learning to trust it is key to dating smarter. You deserve to be with someone who respects you, values your time, and shares your vision for a healthy, fulfilling relationship. So, Radiant Rebels, start listening to your inner voice. Trust your gut, set those boundaries, and don't be afraid to walk away from anything that doesn't serve your highest good. Don't waste time on toxic relationships when the right love is waiting for you. If you know someone who's stuck in a toxic relationship, or someone who needs to hear this message, share this video with them. We all deserve a chance at love that lifts us up, and together, we can stop wasting time on anything less. Cultivating a healthy relationship with yourself. Before Amina could ever attract the kind of love she truly deserved, she had to first build a healthy relationship with herself. This was a game changer. It's easy to get caught up in seeking validation from others, but the truth is, self-love and confidence are the foundation for anything meaningful. Amina realized that she had been looking for someone to complete her when, in reality, she needed to complete herself first. She had to stop seeking outside approval and instead, give herself the love and care she had been giving to everyone else. When you are comfortable and whole on your own, you become a magnet for balanced, healthy relationships. You're no longer desperate or seeking out love from a place of need, you're attracting love because you already value yourself and have high standards. This isn't about perfection, it's about embracing your worth and growing into the confident, radiant woman you are meant to be. So, Radiant Rebels, take the time to nurture yourself, invest in your personal growth, and prioritize your happiness. When you do this, you set the stage for a love that is grounded in mutual respect, trust, and emotional connection. Your independence and confidence will not only make you feel empowered but will also signal to the world that you are worthy of a relationship that honors your value. Attracting high-value love, the secret sauce. As Amina shifted her mindset, she realized that attracting the right kind of love starts with raising her standards. She stopped settling for relationships that didn't serve her growth and began to align with the type of partner she truly wanted. But how do you start attracting high-value love? The secret lies in knowing exactly what you want and aligning your actions with that vision. It's important to set high standards for yourself and your relationships. When you value yourself, you set the expectation that others will do the same. High-value partners are drawn to women who are emotionally intelligent, communicate clearly, and respect themselves. Mutual respect, understanding, and emotional intelligence are the pillars of healthy relationships. You don't need to chase love, you simply need to attract it by becoming a woman who embodies these qualities. Simple steps to becoming magnetic. Start by working on your communication skills, being honest with yourself, and focusing on your emotional intelligence. The more you invest in your own growth, the more attractive you become to the right kind of partner. High-value partners aren't looking for someone who plays games, they're looking for someone who knows their worth and isn't afraid to prioritize quality over quantity. Building a strong foundation, how to nurture healthy relationships. As Amina's journey continued, she realized that building a strong foundation with her partner was just as important as attracting the right one. Trust, respect, communication, and shared values are the essentials that lay the groundwork for a lasting relationship. A healthy relationship doesn't happen overnight, it's nurtured over time. From the very beginning, it's important to build a deep connection based on these values. Amina took her time with her new relationship, focusing on communication and emotional connection rather than rushing into anything. She understood that the stronger the foundation, the more resilient the relationship would be when challenges came up. Radiant rebels, take things slow and build a meaningful connection with your partner. Don't rush through the early stages, focus on creating trust and understanding. When you take the time to nurture these qualities, you're setting the stage for a relationship that lasts. Amina's story is a beautiful reminder that when you take control of your dating life and stop settling for less, amazing transformations can happen. She embraced her worth, raised her standards, and began to attract the kind of love she always deserved. No more roller coaster relationships, no more wasted time, just real, lasting love.